소리 아닙니다. 이건 확실히 업그레이드 했네요.
완벽한 멀티태스킹 가장 먼저 8강 진출. 세계 최초 랜덤 4강 진출. 6년 만에 돌아왔습니다.
빈틈이 없습니다. 로테크러시
내가 땡더블을 해야지 하나요?
추가 면역 또 하나. 이제 6년 만에 8강에 올라갑니다.
이영호 선수가 오전제에서 프로토스에게 진 기록 자체가 10년전입니다. 파랑을 만난다고 볼 수가 있습니다.
이제 11년간의 그 기록을 장윤철 선수가 깨고 상황이 일어났습니다.
What's up, everybody? We're here in the final day of the round of 8 of season 21 of the ASL, and what a match we have for you guys.
Oh man, Snow versus Flash, the absolute best at what they do. I cannot wait for this one, Tasteless. This one is really, really hard to predict. It truly is. Like, Snow has hit levels of Protoss versus Terran that no one has ever hit. And of course, Flash is just by far the best ever at this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Snow is able to do things that no one else has really ever been able to do in the matchup PvT. Flash is, he's the best player that's ever touched the game. Although we do know that he does bleed, he can lose. He already lost to Jadon here, so he's not untouchable. And before that, it was funny to see the opening video where they were showing the matches, and it makes me realize how long we've actually been casting ASL. But yeah, 2018, the Snow versus Flash match, best of 5. Snow actually won 3-2, unprecedented.
That's right.
Then it's unprecedented even now.
Yeah, and that was on the super anti-Terran map pool, and then they played again in the finals in 2019. Which I actually remember really well. It was at the Children's Grand Park, I believe it was. And that was actually, I had my whole family there. And right before we went live, Tasteless, my wife's water broke with my 4th child. So I remember this night very, very well. I'm like, I'm sorry, she's
not lying, guys.
She can't be born yet.
Children was born, was winning an ASL.
Yeah, well, she was so excited she wanted to come out and see, but I refused to let it occur until the next morning. So, there you go.
It was your wife saw Flash's buildings and just made her water. So this is going to be an amazing finals, guys. I'm so excited for this. There's some information here for the grand finals of the ASL. If you want to go attend live, tickets have been selling out like crazy for each of these days here. Today we're going to be concluding the round of 8.
Oh shit, man.
Flash. The winner goes on to face
I didn't
off
know.
on the
That's
other
a
side
spoiler.
of the bracket. It's Soma versus
Whatever.
Yeah,
White bits,
it's kind of fun to
Jadon.
look at the two sides of the bracket, how different they are. Very one-sided matches on the top part. The bottom part, we're expecting everything to be really, really tight.
Damn, the Jadon wasn't eliminated. I didn't know. I
Do you
didn't.
think Snow or Flash is favored
Ah,
here?
fuck me, dude. Whatever.
I am going to be in the minority here, but I do think this should be so.
I watched like 2 games of that set, but
Been criticized
I didn't
here,
finish
but a
it.
lot of that's been his PvT. Sorry, PvZ, excuse me.
Okay.
PvT it has always looked perfect. He makes it look easy. I don't know what Flash has planned for us, but I just think Snow is mechanically so gifted with Reavers. He seems to understand how to tech well. He knows when to play the keep away game versus the bust game. So I'm going to say this is like a 55-45 matchup, Snow favored. What about you?
Okay. I mean, I can't ever bet against Flash because that just doesn't make sense. Like, the only person who's consistently beat him is Effort. That's literally the only person ever. So Effort didn't qualify or didn't sign up for the qualifiers, hilariously. So I feel like this is Flash's tournament to lose. So I do think Flash will be able to take it. I think there's enough errors in Snow's play. Like, Snow is godly at this matchup, but so much of it's the Reaver. And Flash can counter. When he knows something like that, Flash has counters that other people don't even have access to. You know, like this guy, he can mechanically do everything and he outthinks everybody. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has some special tech, like going Wraith or something against Snow. I don't know, but he'll have something prepared. So I'm leaning towards Flash for sure here. But a good matchup.
Yeah, look, I mean, I can't fault anybody for picking Flash here. And maybe it's that I've been such a fan.
I have no idea.
For so long, I was so totally...
I love both players.
One of the most memorable games I ever casted.
And they are both monsters in their respective matchups, so
PVT with Snow
I had no idea who's gonna win, man.
inspirational for me. But yeah, we got to see what exactly...
Whoever wins,
You know, Flash
awesome, great.
Because you're right, if you know the Reavers are coming, you can prepare for that. So then
If it's because of the lore,
can
epicness,
Snow win not going Reavers? Can he have a range of play that would involve DT rushes or Arbiter?
whatever feeling,
Um,
nostalgia,
stuff like
when you want
that.
Flash to go on, sure.
These are all good at stipulations,
Obviously.
of course, but he's basically known for almost always having...
But let's be real,
Reavers
Snow
in the
is a real Tyrant killer, man. So, if Flash is going to win,
Now,
he's really gonna have to work for
I
it,
don't think we're going to see any DT
for that victory.
It's just too much of a free loss against Flash. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see some carriers today. In fact, I would expect to see some carriers today. If you're playing Match Point or John Doe, and your game doesn't go towards carriers, I think you're doing it wrong. Like, those are amazing carrier maps. And that's like, even Flash is not going to be able to win every game against builds like that.
Hello and welcome to the very last quarterfinals match here at ASL Season 21, done in partnership with Google Play. The third round of a match yesterday saw Light and Jadon go head-to-head in a close series that went the distance, with Light emerging victorious as he moves on to the round of 4. What awaits you today is the final match of the round of 8 between the strongest Predators of the current era in Snow and Flash.
Yo, Cookie, good morning.
Absolute being in all of ASL. Let's talk to our two players as they prepare for their match. Hello, good to have you here. Hi. First up, we had Snow as before we knew it.
Morning.
Fifth round of 8 in a row. With a dominant performance in the round of 16, you advanced to the quarterfinals in first place. And the opponent who awaits is Flash. I do feel sorry because I'm somewhat responsible for putting you in this situation. Still, I wonder if there's cause for you to feel confident going into this match regardless. He's a great player. He instills fear in everyone. Be that as it may, I'm not thinking about losing. I came here with victory on my mind. Let's talk to Flash as well. You remember me asking you this when you advanced out of the round of 16?
Bro, Flash is kinda fake, no?
You would like to say something
Or is he fat?
against Indigo.
Doesn't look like.
And you said anyone. but
Looks
Snow.
fucking...
And your round of 8 opponent is none other than Snow in the end. What was going through your head when that was decided? I was very cross with you. I think the quarterfinals will be the most important.
Fat for
I'm
sure?
going to be more demanding for me personally.
Not sure, man.
Play in the semis or the grand final next. Today will be the case meeting, so I came having genuinely prepared a lot.
Maybe he does work out.
Running into an opponent you wanted to avoid here.
He is bigger than Snow, that is for sure.
Be an entertaining best of 5 to watch for the viewers.
Bro, I have no idea who the fuck is gonna take this,
When it comes
but...
to extended series in the
My
ESL.
god, I can't think of a better PVT in Brood War.
2018. Back then, it seemed Flash could not be defeated, and yet Snow won the series 3-2 as their match went the distance. Afterwards,
I don't think there is a better player than these players in their respective
went on to
matchup.
the championship.
Fatty Hans is fat?
A long time has passed as the two of
Yeah,
them
I mean,
are once
I guess.
in an extended series. I'd like to hear a word from each of you about
Well,
how you feel about one another.
they don't
in
look
this
fat to me,
moment in
man. They
time.
look normal.
What you guys think about each other's performance? Shall we hear from Flash first? Snow has gotten better since last time. I can recognize that. I mean, he was already good back then. He's just even better now. There's some people.
Look at the shit he has here. I think that's the operation they made. I'm not sure. It might be.
I'm finding my skill again. I prepared well, and I should. I'm confident I can win the round of 8.
Oh my god, this is gonna be such a great series, man. I am so hyped for this shit, man. Of all possibilities,
A bunch.
Flash, no? Like,
This will be demanding.
goddamn.
It was always either an easy defeat or a very difficult victory. I think I might win today, but with great difficulty. Your performance has gotten much better since that time you lost to Flash in the extended series, and you've got good results under your belt now.
A warrior.
What sort of improvements playing against Flash will yield for you personally? For Flash, when his winning streak against Protoss was broken by Snow back in that Season 5, he once again did not lose a single game against Protoss since then. You're on a whopping 20-game win streak against Protoss, which means
Yeah, I haven't
Snow does not
finished. I watched like one game and a half. Unfortunately, by mistake, I spoiled myself.
Flash's streak against Protoss will be
Because they put the result here. And I was like, oh man, what a dumbass. I should have avoided that.
I would at least
I didn't
like to become the person.
Take that into consideration, that they were gonna show the results in general. I was like,
I'm sure Flash
fuck
will
me.
not be happy to suffer a defeat and have his
But it is what it is.
broken. What do you think, Flash? Honestly, I came here knowing that my streak will be over.
So I wanted to stream it as
I
well.
know this won't be an
Like, it just got licensed this week, I didn't.
But even if that
But I was like, I mean, eventually I'm gonna do it. But Flash was already out, so I was like, yeah,
I came here with a humble mindset knowing that he's not an easy opponent.
I need to watch this.
I'll play as if my life depended on it.
Yeah, it was Lita, no? Something like that. Felta, Lita, whatever the fuck his name was.
Flash is expecting
Versus
a
Tulo.
What score do you have in mind, if I may ask? If I don't lose 3-0, then I'll definitely win. It'll be a 3-1.
It wasn't great.
And Snow, what is your score prediction?
Unlike other games they played.
3-2.
The third player just played normal, he played solid, nothing crazy.
Let's close things out.
And Tolbo, he was doing very good, but I think in particular that day,
With who my opponent is,
he was like super nervous
I will work hard.
and he didn't perform well.
Can't wait. Flash.
So yeah, not the most interesting series to watch, to be honest.
But all throughout this season, the round of 24.
The guy made too many
It's a
mistakes.
season where I'm proving
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, it's normal. I think it's the first time he got that far.
Memories of the past. I'll make the round 4 and help my fans relive those past
He
memories.
felt the
again.
pressure.
Hoping for
Yeah.
a cool match from you guys. Thanks for the interview. Thanks. You're watching the final round of 8 match here at ASL Season 21. Who will grab the last remaining ticket to the semi-finals? Let's start the match between Snow and Flash.
I'm so excited, man. This is going to be such a great match. I cannot wait to see, how Snow's going to approach this. What does Flash have planned as far as build order? Like, you know that he's going to suspect Reaver play. So what exactly is he going to do with that?
Yeah, he's definitely got to make sure that he is completely ready for the Reavers, for how much the Reavers are going to slow down his pushes and everything as well. And you know what? Don't underestimate Snow on maybe mixing something else in. I feel like when we watch a Snow best of 5 or best of 7, he will do like one DT rush or something like that, just to keep it a little bit fresh. But I would be worried doing that against Flash. Like, Flash doesn't miss a beat with his timings. He knows what he needs. He doesn't take big risks. He shaves things down to the bare minimum, but he generally won't be caught by something like a DT rush. I can't remember the last time I saw him not have detection up in time.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. I can't really think of many moments where, ever really Flash, got gotcha'd by a DT. Yeah. You know? Oh, he just doesn't have turrets up here. He's got this way of always playing so safely. And always basically being prepared for everything while never preparing more than he needs to. And not preparing for anything if he knows it's not going to come. It's not possible if it's not in the cards.
Look at this, Faces. 3 second places. Protoss are always in a sad place like this. Like, well, I guess Mini has a championship now, but there's like a few Protosses where I'm like, damn, you guys are always the bridesmaid. Like, you're just not able to quite finish it at the end. The best player in the world is always just slightly ahead of you.
It's crazy. I mean, there's a world where Snow would have won 3 ASLs, right? I mean, he would have done it. We would have been talking about him the way we're talking about Sulky or some of these other guys, but he didn't quite get there. Now, he could win this ASL, but the ultimate challenge right now is before him. And he did it already. He did it before, right? He just has to do it again now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he's able to do it against the Flash that's highly motivated right now. You know, he keeps saying this is his last ASL. He's going to do his absolute best to win it. He's not beating around the bush and being like he just wants to show great games. So we'll see if he's able to do so. Match point, attitude, Jane Doe, Polestar knockout. This is exactly what I would expect as far as the map order. This is exactly what you want on both sides.
All right, guys, let's get into it. This is the final match here in the round of 8. The winner is going to go on into the round of 4. Maybe the best PvP we've ever seen.
Who was the Artosis buddy? Scan or Snow? Scan. And Snow is also friendly with Artosis, but less. If I had to guess, this game is gonna be a quick trio. Really? Oh no, that's definitely not my prediction. I hope it's not. I hope you're wrong. Yeah, I don't think so. They are way too good to like one of them just to slaughter immediately the other. But you never know.
This is going to be so fun. I've been looking forward to this for so long. By the way, guys, consider signing up.
It's most likely a 3-2. I don't know who wins. Maybe 3-1. Most likely it's gonna go 2-2 into the final match.
Snow coming off of a rough previous season, frankly criticized.
Well, it's a tough call.
Kind of being a little bit too one-dimensional in his play, specifically by Flash, as one of the players who's kind of talking about this. Now Snow has a chance to try to take on head-to-head here in this match.
Well, it is a really good point that a lot of Snow's power.
Snow Girl fans.
His mechanics are actually not as good as the other top pros. Like, for instance, Tulbo was the weakest player we've maybe ever had in the round of 8, but mechanically, like the way that he macros is actually much better than Snow's. He spends his money much better, right? But Snow is better at all the decision making, the micro, and his Reavers are godly. And that's been the
That's an interesting
now for years.
Data right there. I didn't know Snow macro was that bad.
There's nothing wrong with being.
Well, maybe that's because he multitasks and is much more aggressive, which makes sense. You can't like do everything at the same time, obviously. So you delay a bit your macro by doing so.
And Reavers are crazy units. I mean, the rate at which they fire and the damage they do, and then what you can do to manipulate.
Same for League.
Situations between
as it should be.
Means you can get out like, you know, 1,000% more value over the course of a game or more.
Wow, so you put your barracks
using a Reaver well.
that
and there's been plenty of games where you
far?
basically just see the Terran player take so many body shots.
Because that's like the
loses SCVs here, loses some vultures there.
third base location, huh?
Suddenly he's back in your main.
I have no idea how this map plays, but
By targeting the center of them. That, you know, a lot of these Terran players, by the time they get past the Reaver harass phase, they're barely viable.
So what does he do? Okay, he was sending his Marine, now he goes back. I'm not sure what.
Is so powerful.
Was he expecting a scout from
Flash did like a very fast barracks in a very weird location.
And he will not see his
to potentially
barracks.
catch a Nexus first. I don't feel like
okay,
Snow
okay.
does that many Nexus first builds, honestly.
Well, that makes more sense
And
to potentially
nothing's
catch a
really
Nexus
gonna come of
first.
this, right? Like Flash sacrificed just a little bit of his economy, of his opening build order, like his factory was a little bit slower and everything.
Bunker,
But
boom.
as he scouts and sees,
Does
that
Settled
there's
ignore
something
this shit
wrong
and
with
just
space,
goes in?
I
He can
imagine,
definitely do
he's
that,
not
no?
even mining gas, so he's definitely going to
Oh,
expand behind
okay.
this.
I thought he would
know
be
what's
like,
kinda funny is that
let me just go in.
This zealot is walking in, and it might have seen that ring
Oof,
come from a funny
barely.
location, but he hasn't seen a command center command center yet. Factory expand, normally you don't get a bunker this quickly. It's like a little bit weird. So maybe he's thrown off slightly, but I don't think so. I want to point that out.
Formula 1 as well, but then they removed it. Biggest tragedy to happen. Really? Oh shit, man.
I don't know. You know, sometimes
Wow.
openers like this, there's a whole lot of ideas to unpack that are not immediately
Oh,
obvious to you.
I meant maybe
But like
you
we
were
said,
saying
I
like
expect
one
Flash to have a bunch of
chick got
really ironed
fucking
out
wrecked by
ideas
a
for how to approach Snow here to play this safe.
fucking Ferrari or
Snow's
some
gonna
shit,
go for the
an
robot,
accident.
thing. By the way, this is not a bad
You're
map
just saying
either.
they just removed it.
There's not a ton of
So that's the
basics
tragedy,
Protoss. I
obviously.
think there's things Protoss can do on this map.
Ah, okay,
that are
okay,
strong.
okay,
We're
okay.
talking about carriers being definitely an option, something to try to go for here. But yeah, I mean, right now Snow playing very, very normal. Flash's opener was weird, but it basically ends up in the same place as a normal build order.
I like it. See, Flash already with them
Pretty
small
much.
mind games.
About this map, because there's so few bases. Well, the thing is, it's a two-player map, right? So like two-player maps are pretty good for Protoss in general. But Snow has done nothing about that. Like, he didn't steal gas, he didn't put pressure on yet. What I would say is, if you don't do something to get ahead, whether that's disrupt Terran or, you know, it's something like that, like a Nexus first, or you steal their gas and put them in a weird position, or maybe you get a little bit of damage. If you don't do anything and you just play a straight-up game,
They
I think
just
it's
don't
really
like
to your
it.
favor because there's not enough
That's kinda
bases
odd,
for
no?
Protoss. But right, the thing is, it's really not that hard for Protoss to get some sort of early advantage on this map. In fact, a lot of Terrans veto this map, even though you look at how small it is and you're like, well, you know, if I'm in mid-game and I'm fine, then I feel great, right? You can play, if you have 4 bases and you deny one of either 12 or 6 o'clock to Protoss, you'll win if they're not going carriers. But
Okay, so
yeah,
he's
so
blocking
really doing
natural.
anything. He's playing so normal. I feel like I'm watching him play Polypoid or something, you know?
Yeah, this is.
What does he have on the
very,
shuttle?
Very normal looking game. So he went for.
Oh, sneaky third.
With a probe to send this
On
probe
the
out.
top
He's
left?
gonna do the shuttle scout. This has become a lot more popular. And
Bro,
the
they are
idea
playing
is that,
so...
like, you could
I'm
scout
telling you,
Reaver,
man, like...
if you're gonna go for the shuttle opening, where you get the shuttle out first, so you can go shuttle Reaver, or especially shuttle observer.
Oh my god, Snow, I love it, I love it, I love it. Trying to fucking...
It's pretty easy to come through, scout for anything that's unusual.
Oh no,
like
he's
you
not
see
taking the
armory
base.
there, getting an upgrade, that's a very specific style of play. And then you can get back out. You're
I think that
probably
would have
shields.
been maybe a... I don't know, I don't know, I
Here
don't
he
know.
also
A
has the
great
probe checking
base,
for the
you
third
know?
base. He
A
sees,
hint-
okay,
a
it's not gonna be
ninja.
a starboard play, so he sends his dragoons back up here into the front.
Yeah, I kind of like that probe. You don't
Okay,
see
so he
that
scouted with the
long,
shuttle,
like,
he
fair
blocked
probe out,
temporarily the
put him
natural,
in an
canceled the
interesting
pylon.
position. It almost counts as another observer here, because he can just check on
Yeah.
third base timings really quickly if he wants to. Snow moving out with a group of dragoons, going back for a Reaver as well. Flash is just going for a really steady-looking macro play here. I'm very interested to see if he's going to try to hit like a timing push, which would be, you know, if you get into position here, it's super strong. Or is he going to go for like an upgrade Terran? Is he going to go for 3
What the
base?
fuck?
It feels like there's a lot of things that Flash could do from here.
Yeah, we need to see how many more factories are going to go down. Now it's 4 factories. This has been somewhat trendy.
Yeah,
we need to see if it's gonna be a little
well,
bit
it was the
more,
path,
is it gonna
because
be a little
sometimes the
push
brute
out
war
here?
path, if you're
You should
not
have a Reaver with this.
manually controlling
And I
all the
think he wants
time,
to
they
make
can
sure
like
he
do
wants these checks
this and
on
that, and maybe
the
he
mode.
fucking derped
If
to
not,
the
I'm gonna
left,
run here and kill
and
some
right,
tanks.
the
And
dragoon
right
was
now,
in
Flash
range
has
on the
just
ramp.
about his, material in the back.
Alright, let's see this. Observer,
Look at this. No siege
Reaver.
mode with Flash, it looks like. So this was actually a really smart push up at the front.
But
look at that. He actually might
Flash defense so far is great, man. That's 6 siege tanks, 2 Goliaths.
I feel like Snow would have done, like, I feel like Snow would have killed almost every tank against almost every Terran in the world. Like, what? How did Flash do that?
Well, he just fucking retreated
That was insane.
and made a wider angle. But this is gonna do damage regardless. A couple scarabs.
The problem is that he's so good at using these.
Oh, the scarabs derping. Unlucky for Snow.
Actually does. Now you get it a little bit too deep here, and you
Oh my god, those are very unlucky scarab shots.
I mean, I don't know what's going on here with Snow, but he seems to be.
Oh, this one is
really
gonna.
unfortunate shots fired off here. He's gonna fire another one out.
Okay, he gets one tank at least.
Tank, my god, that was an incredible play.
Wow. You know, Snow not being as effective as he normally is with his Reavers so far, but that doesn't mean he's necessarily, like, far behind or something right now.
No, not at all.
Flash is adding more factory.
He was just looking for way more damage, obviously.
That's one of the areas where Terrans are really, really greedy right now.
That observer, man, at the natural, just fucking
he thought he
chilling.
could punish that. I thought he could too when he came in. I'm like, ooh, this is really smart. But Flash's spread of siege chain to siege chain count did really, really well. Notice that he didn't open with like any vulture mines or anything.
The flash
which is the real
effect.
standard in this matchup right now.
Is he gonna push out?
He's focusing primarily on siege tanks and Goliaths, which, you know, this would be the best way to counter Snow's type of Reaver play.
So we have the double.
This is when Snow is really strong, man. Okay, so he's gonna send the Reaver in.
Okay, yes, he is. He's gonna come in here.
And this is gonna hit hard. Oh, that's two Reavers, man. Gets rid of the turret.
Oh my god, this is really weak right
But
now.
what?
You know, he's gonna kill some
I don't know how many
SCVs,
SCVs he evacuated.
Do that much more, and there are Goliaths on the map here as well. He's gonna come back and try to beat this.
Oh, that shuttle is so low. He's got to be really careful. Even a couple Goliath shots will kill that off.
Flash is going, man, for it. He was like, alright, bitch.
Potentially put a turret down if he's in the
No, it's my turn.
area. But I think he's just going to push in and siege up outside this natural. It's such a strong push location. Look at this. The shuttle goes down, but a second shuttle is going to pick them up. Are you kidding me? Okay, he's got a nice pick up. The Dragoons are going to be fighting in the back here. Really good control here from Snow. I mean, it's actually kind of insane. I think the Scarab's actually stuck inside the vulture.
Wow,
Dude.
Snow did it, man.
Now this is what
He
I'm talking
took-
about.
yeah.
Snow is
Wow, he
so
engaged
good
in
at
both.
understanding how to fight.
Oh my
And
god.
by the way, I mean, even with Flash's control, it's like, you know, he's still able to do this insane stuff. Now, Flash is going to win this fight.
Yeah, those are gonna die, but I mean, he held. He stopped the push.
Regardless, as the fight
Flash cannot push anymore, or is he? He lost like
Really well done there. from
5
Snow.
tanks?
Actually, I thought that Flash was going to win on 2 fronts there, and then Snow won on 2 fronts. Very impressive micro from him. The fact that he
Well,
had a secondary shuttle fly in
he's
to
still
replace
going
the
for
shuttle
it.
that died exactly as it died. I was
Snow
like, oh,
taking
oh,
his
wait, no,
fort,
there's
man.
another
Holy
shuttle.
fuck.
And then he wins the battle. It's like,
Oh, and the
my
vultures are
God,
dying,
this is
man.
Next level.
God! Dude, I cannot believe how well this fight's going. He's going to drag the
Repair. Oh my god, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, no one is able to do this in this
So
matchup.
what do you do now? Because
By the way,
look at the supply and Snow taking his 4th base, man.
fly like a shuttle with zealots in it. He literally just had,
This is looking pretty bad. Holy fuck.
The other one just picks up the Reaver and continues on, which you never really
That looked like a
ever
very
actually
strong counter, but Snow handled that. I'm telling you, that's where he's. I think that's the strongest
in the modern day
skill he has. Like Terran is pushing out.
It was like a hawk
The way
swarm or
he
something. I don't-
delays you or fucking chips you slowly or dismantles you completely
Swap out for the Reavers. Normally, you just load it up with something else and say, screw it, the Reavers are dying.
with his micro and shuttle Reaver bullshit,
Yeah,
man. Like
very, very impressive.
he's
And he
the
continues to
best.
pull. Flash is putting on like endless pressure here. The multitasking of Flash,
In
the fact
that
that he's rounding
business.
his units up this quickly, that he still has push potential, is insane.
Yeah, but if he loses those vultures, dude, there's no. Yeah, that's too much. Too much products. Yeah, goodbye, GG.
Dude, I'm
Wow.
telling you. I'm
Nice,
telling you, man,
very nice game.
This is the greatest PvT player in the history of the world. You did literally nothing special at
Yes.
the start. That could have been, that's a build order out of like a guide.
Yeah.
Okay, like it's a very basic opener. And then he came in with the shuttle and didn't actually do that much damage with the Reaver Ortosis.
Yeah.
Really flashes.
My cat is puking right now.
Yeah, he did lose some SCVs
The
right before
fuck?
the push, but he basically had the army
Yeah.
that he was working towards, right?
Yeah.
And he had avoided the damage. And look at Flash's face, you can see the frustration. and Snow comes in here and absolutely dumpsters the Terran army. That was crazy.
That was 100% won via Snow's control. Fantastically done. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, the best map here for Flash is going to be Attitude.
No hay congruencia con lo que están haciendo. O sea, entonces, también y que chinguen a su madre. Mientras, millones y millones y millones. O sea, ¿qué asesor es esa pendeja o qué?
What an absolute takedown of that Terran push. I mean, you know, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, it's, you know, people can criticize Snow's build orders or maybe that, you know, it's not always as optimized, but like he knows how to fight. He knows how to control the shuttles and reavers. He knows how to maneuver his dragoons in the right direction, when to drag the zealots, when to advance, when to retreat, all that.
His control is top tier. He knows how to take the battle. He knows how to abuse every little thing. He knows exactly when every unit's going to die. He's really the best at that type of thing. That's why most players that go against Snow go for like a later timing. These smaller timings are really hard to beat him on. And I don't think we're going to see Flash do that anymore. I think the pushes that we see from Flash from here on should be 3 base plus. I think Snow is the absolute king of holding a 2 base push. Like there's no one better because his Reaver is godly and that's the first step. And all you have to do against the 2 base pushes is slow Terran down because Terran has to hit it quick. And Snow does more than slow it down, he kills it.
Yeah, I mean, usually you're right. You try to buy as much time as possible.
StarCraft or why something's good or bad is like there's 2 types of defense. There's preventative defense and there's punishing defense. And preventative is not that good. Like if you make 40 turrets, he's not going to fly in. That'll prevent the damage. But he'll just expand everywhere, right? So you have to have just enough that you can punish. Because otherwise he's not coming in. And if you overbuild, he'll expand. So that's where it's tricky.
Alright, I think it's time to get me my coffee.
He's the king of getting damage. He's the king of punishing you.
He is the king of punish, as you just saw.
Alright guys, we're going to get into game number 2 here. Let's see what Flash has got in store for us. Right now, Snow with a 1-0 lead. Flash in the top right and Snow in the bottom right.
Right.
Oh, by the way, guys, just a little quick housekeeping here. Tickets or ticket information should be available in the YouTube link. So if you guys want to get tickets, by the way, it's been really hard to get tickets. They're selling out really fast. But if you want to try, you're going to have access to them the same way that everybody else does. We made sure that they were going to put that in the descriptions so that, you know, you guys have a shot at trying to get in. We've seen some of you guys have made it in, right? We're seeing some foreign fans. Some people I assume are English-speaking fans here in the audience.
Yeah, and you know, it's great to go live. It's so fun. The atmosphere is amazing. There's something really awesome about going to your first live match, where you sit there and you're like, this is awesome, and then you look around and you think to yourself, like, wait, all these people like StarCraft. You know, like most people that live in North America, you might not even know anyone in real life that likes StarCraft. You know.
Yeah, no, to go and share, you know, it's like you go to one of your favorite bands, right? And you get to be with a bunch of people that love that kind of music, and it's so fun. And to kind of share that with other people, but definitely going to a live StarCraft match, totally worth it. So just so you guys know, we're always trying to improve this experience for you guys, make it accessible for you. So we did tell them to put that in there. And if you don't see it in there, come let us know, but it should be in every single video.
Gaming chair stream.
It certainly is.
Let's go.
And there's several different variations of Nexus First. If they go the 2-gate variation, you should not rush it.
He went Nexus First here?
Before they're going for core or anything.
Okay. Well, this is 4-player map.
If they go for the cannon,
Flash is
I don't think that's
one of the best at punishing that, man. But he just started scouting. Oh, he's gonna scout him first.
You have to rush if you're going factory expand. You simply must.
He's gonna scout him first.
Oh, okay. So I was a little bit curious.
He's gonna have the information
He's kind of like
very fast. How does he react? He's pretty good, man, at killing Nexus player, Nexus First builds.
Side in the front of his base, and basically
Yeah, you see, he's like, okay.
And some Terrans do this thing where they put a bunker further back, and they basically do like a double bunker crawl, and you can just lose. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
What is Snow doing, though?
So he's gonna go out here and check.
He's gonna go top left first? No, he's delaying. No. He's just.
My game's on Twitch, and
Yeah, see, Flash reacts immediately, man. He's like, oh, really?
Do some kind of rush like this coming up here. Now, I don't know. I think actually the probe missed this.
Well, now he knows. He saw.
Extra SCVs. I don't like this from Flash. Like, it's a 2-gate. I think he should just go home and expand, but he's already pulled 4 SCVs total as scout plus 3 more. And so you feel pretty dumb if you turn these around, and he's sending even more. So he's going to try for the bust. So he's got 4 out, he's sending 4 more, so that is actually the number. If you're going to
Well, this is all in, man. He's fully committing, but that's 2 sellouts, a bunch of probes, non-stop 2 double sellout production, and the sellout is insanely strong right now.
So the Zealots need to get behind the Marines. They don't want to stay in the front. And you want to try to avoid the Vulture. The Vulture will come down. That's
really when 8 SCVs.
He's going to lose 1 SCV. That's insane.
Vulture coming, though.
Now watch how he runs the Zealots to the side. The probes come up in the front. Now, a lot of times you're supposed to have a pylon and a battery here to help out with this, but there's no pylon that was made. The Zealots come down.
2 SCVs going down, man.
Yeah, the Dragoons are out. First Dragoon's out.
Dragoon is out.
Yeah, Flash is microing really well, making it really hard for the Zealots to close. And the bunker's almost if he gets 3-4 Marines in it, he should
God.
The Nexus. Now, the Marines are actually being picked off really quickly here.
Marines are... One Marine will get into the bunker.
There's another one coming down that he should be able to block.
Ooh! Getting the bunker, Marine! What the fuck?
I don't even... What happened? Oh, I think he was microing so heavily.
Yeah, he was trying to surround the Dragoon, man.
That it didn't go in. But actually, now Flash is going to bust everything.
Is he? He has 1 Marine in the bunker, bro.
Of the Nexus, and that's what matters. If it was 1 hex back, you'd be in trouble. But as is, like... Oh, you got a repair there. What are we doing? Are we misclicking? Oh, he just wants damage on the goon. Oh, that's so interesting. And I believe that was like the 3rd Vulture, which is kind of rare. In fact, I think he made 4 Vultures before Adam.
Oh, he can get 1 or 2 probes. Boom.
Wow.
Boom. 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 2 probes. That's totally worth it.
Remember the SCVs, there was a lot of SCVs sent across
Alright.
the map.
Keep in mind,
This, right? So both
Flash
have a ton that are mining here. Now,
delayed
he's gonna
massively everything.
Kill this Vulture. He's going to succeed. So I think Snow has the right idea in mind in that what you really want to do is try to just kill the Vultures and then hopefully you get enough dragoons.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna get the Nexus, but it's not like, oh, I'm super ahead. Like, not at all.
Dragoon range will finish in time, though.
I think that also Snow has been trying really hard to get some units
Marine,
past
hello?
the bunker to stop reinforcements. Because even if you have 2 Dragoons,
Alright, the CC starts. That's what matters. He needs to
stop
make another bunker at
really
his
long
natural.
time. But Flash has sacrificed multiple vultures just to block the Dragoons.
Oh, he's going for it? Oh.
But makes sense. Like, he doesn't want anything on
Well,
the
a
side.
little bit too late there, Snow.
Expand. He wants to be able to rally down as he pleases. So he's done a good job there.
Is he sending the tank? No way.
And there is, I think, a way Protoss can play this, but I think basically, like, you're losing from here. Like, this is bad. Like, you're trying to take out a bunker.
Wow,
Right?
okay.
That's interesting.
Does he have already siege mode?
The tank, I mean, if you get siege mode up here, it's going to be even harder to kill this off. 3 SCVs.
No, he has to go back. 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 Yo, Marines?
Now, he went for siege mode, I assume. I mean, that's why.
Dude, I've told you, you needed a bunker.
The map, which means he does not have mines. Okay, so, you know, this isn't. This is one of the things. It's like, well, how would Snow know, right? But you never know how much insight these guys have. But like, I wonder if those dragoons could just run up there and shoot the tank.
One tank, 100%, but like he doesn't really know, as you said, exactly what's going on. I think.
Oh, that SCB buying so much time. Wow.
That he knows that Flash.
Okay, well.
So
I hope Snow doesn't fucking dare, man, because he's gonna get dragged. That's 3 tanks.
Yeah, 3 tanks to kill a goon. He walks into range, loses one.
Okay, at least
so that's like
he only lost 1.
Flash.
I thought he was gonna maybe lose
This
more,
position,
man.
You're just gonna go double Nexus. That's tough though. Like it can definitely work, but Flash is the guy for punishing anything that's slightly off.
Yeah, I mean, that was a super close fight there. It's funny because I think.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna do it.
Inside.
It was gonna go better for him because he's like the guy to do this, to punish Nexus first. But I mean, at the end of the day, still managed to do it.
No, I'm sorry, it was 3 because he killed 3 right when it was done. But you get what I'm saying. Like, if you slow down the number of Marines that get inside there, then the Nexus is much more likely to survive.
Yeah.
But it also, you know, before he killed the bunker, he seemed to be setting probes down, so it almost seemed like his plan was to actually just kind of like
2 turrets.
the last second.
I'm assuming.
Bunker with damage, because remember, you don't get to target with a bunker.
Yeah.
One of the unique things, it's one of the great things actually they put in the game as far as coding, to make it
He just
interesting.
wants to make sure no DT bullshit.
So bunkers, it's not like
Or not? What are the turrets, man? Or he's like,
right click and kind of tell it where
he
to
just
go.
knows, right?
And because
When
of
to,
that,
like,
sometimes
because
you-
otherwise, why would you go for the eBay? Like, if
absolutely.
he's not building. Notice he's not building the turret immediately. Oh, never mind. There's one. I didn't see it. Right next to the gas. All right, so one turret, one turret.
salvage them like StarCraft 2.
Yeah. We should be able to fly
Basically,
mass bunkers across the map to attack.
Against Reaver drop.
You know, if Snow loses this series and this game, I think he will look back to how that micro went down, because he could have prevented more Marines from going in. He had the damage, he had the time, but he was focusing on other things, and I think that was a bit of a mistake.
Ooh, luring the ghouls! Big punish, man.
Walk in. There's a lot of tanks here. He picks off a couple and only loses like 3 goons, so I guess that's
Yeah,
good.
I suppose that was not the best, the worst for him.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like it was
It
the worst
looked like it was gonna go terrible for him.
okay.
Because it only takes sometimes like 2 seconds for you to not to react while your units got aggroed and lured, and suddenly
Yeah.
all of them are dead, man.
Yeah.
Because siege tanks in Brood War are no joke, man.
This is not a game.
They are way stronger than StarCraft 2.
Terran like this. Sorry, when you hit the Protoss like this,
They just fucking
basically
demolish
impossible to
everything, man.
normally and play any game. But yeah, I mean, 4 gates, 2 Nexuses being made.
Alright, so there's the second turret. Preventive
I mean,
turret.
this looks terrible right now. So,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else he could do. But maybe just kind of.
That's a lot of tanks, so now what? You start pumping a bunch of vultures and you just go in again, no?
Yeah.
Because the amount that he's made is unusual, and you know, Artosis has joked about.
How do you stop this?
I thought that was one of the funniest descriptions of this.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
That's
Maybe we don't even see it ever
6
in
factories.
Basically
And I'm guessing in 1 minute max he's gonna push out. No, never mind. He's doing it right now.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. Well,
Send some SCBs.
Pushes coming in. He's gonna know in a second though, that's for sure. Flash should be able to attack this
Expected when you lose the Nexus.
Oh yeah, but I would have expected to move out.
Robotics facility just turned away. Yeah, no, there's no way. Like, how do you stop this?
He has more tanks than
You cannot stop this with pure Dragoon. That's like almost a full group of
And you can see
tanks.
so hard to actually try to fight this and have any kind of success.
5 goons down, 2 tanks down.
I love that. He just puts 3 tanks back.
Boom.
You're locked out.
Yeah, Snow's coming up. He's gonna micro his heart out here and pick off.
I mean, Snow is doing work with little. He's God, man. Like, he's so good.
But it's just there's no way this can be enough, right?
No, it's not enough.
No, I mean, I think
He's buying some time. He already got like 4 or 5 tanks, which is fucking impressive, man. But because
you can see he really knows.
Dragoons are pretty good at sniping tanks, but that's just too much shit, man. You don't fight vultures with Dragoons.
So overwhelming. This is not even like a push where he has to throw down turrets and everything. I mean, he's just going to overwhelm here. We're going to see GG.
Let's go. Yo, chicken, good morning.
It all comes down to that.
1-1, let's go.
He was not able to save the Nexus. Double gateway, by the way, with 2 Zealots and 2 Dragoons. You can hold a rush.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yes. In fact, like a lot of Terrans stopped rushing the double gateway, but Flash scouted it first, so he wanted to put that pressure on. It makes sense. Like it's doable, but like it can really go either way. He did outcontrol Snow by a little bit, I would say there. And I think that if Snow went back and replayed that position, he might win the game. I think that was holdable for him, and he just barely didn't do it right.
Yeah, and also, there was some questionable moments there from Flash with control. There were a couple of moments where I was just, in my mind, ready to see the right move happen. Didn't quite get it. Anyways, guys, different map coming up next. Jane just around the corner. We will be right back.
Tacos, pico de gallo, nice. Nice. Sounds like they're gonna be great, my friend.
Terran's basically obsolete. They're pushed all the way back to their base. Protoss is on a 4th base, and there's nothing you can really do. And then in game 2, and we're tied up 1-1. It has been action-packed. There has been no late game tech. This thing spiral out of control one way or the other way too quickly. Game 1, Snow with just an incredible hold in the middle of the map with Reavers. Able to get these shots off, get these kills, and really whittle down what Terran had to the point where Terran's basically obsolete. They're pushed all the way back to their base. Protoss is on a 4th base, and there's nothing you can really do. And then in game 2, we had Nexus first with the Terran going for the 8 SCV, 1 Vulture. How many Marines is it? Are just like 6?
It starts at, everything hits at 5 Marines.
Dude, my cat right now is behind my monitor between all the wires, and it's making me slightly nervous, Kappa.
But yeah, it's basically like non-stop Marines, non-stop Vultures, 8 SCVs, and push them down. And
what kind of meat do you use for tacos? Your wife uses for tacos chicken?
Flash would just expand and scouting time. He happened to scout Snow first, which was really nice. That really helps when you scout him first. It's a lot easier to bust. That's the thing about Nexus First. Nexus First is probably the strongest build that Protoss has against Terran, but it adds volatility to the early game. So a lot of people like looking at it, I don't know if it's this strong. It is, but it adds that volatility. You might lose the game right away, but
as you just saw,
proportion, your win rate is going to go way up.
Yeah. There was no pylon there at the entrance as well. Sometimes the shield battery makes all the difference in the world, gives you a little bit more sustain there. I think the most important thing in a fight like that is really, besides delaying the bunker, to kill the Marines.
Yeah.
If the bunker finishes and there's like 1 Marine in there, it doesn't really make enough of a difference. You're not going to kill stuff that fast. I think both you and I learned something back there as well, Artos, is where we saw the Vulture body blocking the Dragoon. And
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but I think the idea was actually that Flash doesn't want Dragoons to get on the other side of the bunker. Because if you get on the other side, you can snipe Marines, you can snipe Vultures, SCVs, whatever's coming. A Dragoon alone in the middle of the map in a period of the game like that is going to be very strong.
Yeah, it really does a lot for you over there. It even can slow down your command center timing. When range finishes, you can hit the SCVs that are repairing the bunker without taking damage because there's nowhere for them to hide anymore. Like they can't hide on the other side. So it does a lot, and Flash really recognized that. I think he executed that part in particular really, really well.
So we're going to go to Jane Doe here for map number 3. And I'm really interested in this game because I always thought PvT on, you know, not that this is an island map, but there's like, you know, you're kind of stuck in your base a little bit at the start. There's a lot of interesting things I think that both races can do. I always thought this was a matchup. If we could get a Flash and a Snow to duke it out on, we'd see a fantastic game. I'm just so curious how they're going to open here.
I think it'll be like a gaseous expansion from Flash, and I think that it'll just be Nexus first from Snow. I don't know why you would risk trying to all in here, because this should be a Protoss favorite map. But we'll see. I mean, prep really changes everything.
Yeah, we've had a lot of games on this map with crazy cheeses. You know, it's not a map we're probably going to see next season or the next couple seasons. You know, it seems like it's a bit of a one-off, but we could have some crazy strats we're going to find out. If not, we should have a proper, crazy macro game. Let's get into it. Okay, Flash on the right, Snow on the left.
1-1, bro.
1-1, so you know, whoever wins this is going to take the lead.
¡Taco!
Very focused on
¡Fuera de ahí, cabrón!
We are back, my boys.
Fucking cats! Get the fuck out of here!
2026. How's it going, guys? I see Flash the God Amongst Men versus the Legend Kings no Corowito Corowito the Illuminati.
He's done the most. He's the best player, but he's been gone for a long time. He came back, and by the way, he is looking a lot more killable this season.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Morning.
not just J-Dog, you know, it seems like even though it's still Flash, he's still God tier, and who knows, he may very well win.
Exactly. God versus the Legend Troll Killer.
It is,
So, you know, it's one of
You
these
nailed it.
never.
Oh, let me see those fucking... Put Flash on ice. Snow Artosis AGG.
It is,
you know, it's one of
Snow versus Flash. Dude, look at this shit, man. The tank and the river, man. Awesome shit.
these things.
never.
So, you know, it's an interesting moment here in StarCraft history having him back. But, you know, it does feel like the landscape's a little bit different. People are a little bit stronger. You know, Artosis, you and I have actually talked about this a lot off casts, but, you know, whenever you come back to ladder, it's crazy because when you're active in StarCraft, you can feel everybody getting stronger all the time.
Yes.
Everybody's improving constantly, you know. It's why if you take like years and years and years off, like we both did when StarCraft 2 came out, it's crazy to come back and be like, oh god, people are so strong at this game now.
Yeah. It was pretty absurd trying to come back after, you know, stopping in like 2010 and StarCraft 2 beta came back. It came out, and then coming back for remastered. That was 7 years off. Took a while to get back in the type of form that, you know, I felt like I could actually win games and stuff. Would be good. It's ridiculous, and like the funny thing is, like you can play StarCraft all the time and you'll be improving, but like you might actually even see your ladder rank go down because everyone's improving. It's a fact, and like it's ridiculous how much people improve at this game. Like the base level in StarCraft 1 is probably higher than any other game in the world. Like the worst ladder players, sometimes I go down and cast some games from the bottom of the ladder, and they're godly, man. They're so good.
D-Knight. You're not getting in, bro.
In Star Leagues, like early on in StarCraft's history, the worst ranked players on the ladder.
It's kind of crazy how strong people are now. Also, just that,
dancing all day.
StarCraft 2 pros I had dinner with, I think it was a few weeks ago, but they were talking about the quality of player overall on the StarCraft 1 ladder. It is crazy how many good players there are.
Just won't let him scout, man.
There are so many, even if you're like out of S rank, like A rank or B rank or even C rank, there's people that like actually know some pretty advanced stuff for sure. That, they're trying to pull off here. But the whole
That should be though.
Like Flash took some time off. He's coming back here.
Okay, she's barracks too deep, but oh, he needs to leave. What the fuck, Flash?
He gets it. It was a real back and forth, trying to prevent that probe from even coming up at all. I'm honestly surprised he walled in like that. There's another wall that you can do here where the Marine pops out on the inside but can walk through the wall. So I'm surprised he didn't do that one, but whatever. Loses an SCV, unfortunately. It is Command Center first against Nexus first, so that's even. And, same openers, and we just get to see where they want to go from here.
Happy Friday, happy weekend, guys.
One thing about this modern
you know
play,
the vibes.
Players are so good at doing this moving shot with the probe. The probe has actually more range than the SCV. And of course, the probe has shields that are going to regen over time. And so you end up in these situations where the probe, if you're good enough, you can basically ghost and stalk the SCV trailing behind it. And if you get the down and kill it. So it makes it very tough to scout. Whoa, nice juke there by Flash. Whips around and gets the kill.
Yeah. The third command center is coming up.
Wait, what? Did I sow Stargate?
So this game, we already know how the rest of this game is going to look except for the winner. Snow has already started Stargate.
Oh yeah, it was a Stargate.
Well, this is part of why you want to do the wall where you actually have the Marine can walk in and out. Like there was no way for that Marine to get away.
Yeah.
I am surprised he chose that wall. This is the anti-Zergling wall where neither Zerglings nor Marines get through.
Alright, just straight up carriers. Let's fucking go.
So that's weird. That's some bad prep in that regard. Not the biggest deal, but still. But Snow is going, so he went Nexus first, and it's a greedy version going into 2-base carrier. This is the strongest build that exists in the game. Cross-spawn Nexus first into carrier. Flash has said it, every Terran player agrees. I took a poll taste, it's unanimous. But Flash went Command Center first, and is getting the fastest third Command Center I've ever seen. So...
Into double armory.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Full fucking macro power. But can you survive once the first 5 carriers push out or whatever that is, man?
Not at all.
I think you're probably right.
I mean, I guess so, no? With the Goliaths. Beautiful pylon block. Holy shit, man.
What's up, son? Whatever.
Kill that fucking Oh! He's disrespecting Flash right now, dude.
I can't believe we're seeing this in an ASL. Every once in a while you have a weird game where like, you're like, oh, actually in this moment I could put a pylon here and slow this down. And, it's almost non-existent. Again, there's some funny games today here in ASL. So, anyways, you sacrifice a small amount to basically have all those SCVs.
1-1 on the way.
Artosis is correct that...
Does he make an academy?
A crazy
to scan.
If you can get Nexus first up and you're far apart like they are here, into carrier, even though the Terran gets a third base earlier, you get your first 2 carriers.
He's bumping tanks, man.
Your next 2 carriers, so 4 total come out.
4 Nexus on the way. Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be crazy, man.
It's gonna get out of control. And there's a point where you start to get enough of them, and it's just like almost too hard to fight.
Yeah.
And you're fine with having a later Nexus down. I've never seen the 3rd Nexus into the 4th Nexus, so this is, kind of illuminating for me, like this sort of esoteric...
Well, I mean, I think it's the logical response from Snow, no? He scouted with the prof, with the pylon block, the super fast 3rd CC for Terran, so he's like, alright, sure, well, let me take my forts, no problem.
Funny about this, I think the fourth.
I always need to stay one base ahead.
The thing is, Snow is counting on Flash playing the smart, which would include him macroing up to a strong push. But if Flash just attacked right now, he could kill a Nexus. If he could literally attack, move anywhere and kill it, because Snow has like 4 units. Like this is the greediest thing I've ever seen. But because Flash, he'd be more likely to lose to a B ranker right now that has no idea what he's doing, right? Like a B ranker might be like, I don't know, maybe an attack would work, and like, but there's no way for Flash to know that.
Well, he doesn't fully know what's going on. He's gonna find out real soon. He's gonna snipe that tank. Well, at least now he knows it's carriers, so he can just make Goliaths non-stop. Make sure those tanks in the back do not die. There is a turret in the third base, I think, no?
He's gonna try to go for these tanks.
Oh, those tanks are dead, never mind. But there are more here.
Remember that it's not really just that you want to win with carriers. You also want to have Dragoons underneath this. If you kill all the tanks, Dragoons can fight Goliaths all day.
Yeah. Yeah, Carrier Goon will win.
Sick setup here from Snow. Now, Snow, by the way, gotta be careful. You're gonna lose these interceptors.
You can repair that tank. Well, at least now Flash fully knows what is he playing against, but he's gonna lose that tank. Nice sniped by Snow.
And I would imagine you have to push it right away. Oh my god, he just started forward. For sure I thought forward was already out.
No,
and now Flash is like, okay, let me poke back.
I don't know, I'm surprised he attacked with the 2 carriers, because this told Flash...
He rebuilt his hand too soon, huh? He could have like mathed 5 to 6 carriers and then go in. Flash didn't...
immediately. I feel like he should have waited till 4, but Flash...
You can guess your opponent might be going for carriers, but you don't fully know. So you also have to make some units that fight ground units.
We'll see.
So a lot of times what you do is you get in between.
Oh man, this is gonna get sick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 carriers plus 2 more on the way. He's gonna start making turrets. Tanks are sieged. Those Goliaths need to protect those tanks, man. At all costs.
And then watch the minimap. Oh my god, is he gonna go around? He knows there's something up there. He's so good. Oh, he sees his face here too.
Oh, he's gonna split his forces into the 3rd and 4th Nexus, man. Oh, Goliaths, you need to control your Goliaths right now, Flash!
Coming in for a flank and should be able to clear all this.
Yeah. Can you at least get 1 carrier? Get 1 carrier!
Because there's a lot of probes down there.
Yeah, and these probes can't get that, so it's not just losing that base. He did manage to save this Nexus, which is pretty big. Carriers 5 and 6 should be coming now. So remember,
well, he's gonna get 1 base, so it's 3 bases even now. But you need to leave there, man. If he loses this army, Snow wins 100%. Has to be careful. Now, can he retreat now?
At the highest level of play, it's the ground and the air combination.
Well, maybe he has enough forces. Oh, he's gonna engage. You need to fucking target fire those carriers, man.
Well, here comes Snow's attack. Those zealots in the front really being a pain in the butt. These 2 are...
Oh, those SCVs doing wonders, man. More reinforcements coming.
His macro is definitely on point right now. Like, he is producing as many units as he possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 base Terran, man.
So there are some redeeming...
Oh, this is looking now pretty bad for Snow, man. How many carriers that is? That's a lot of carriers. 2 more are coming.
Yeah, he snipes another tank.
Ah, he gets 1.
Really quickly. Oh my god.
Dude, getting a carrier here is huge.
Massive.
Yeah, every carrier is so important. You really want to just try to keep the carrier accumulation high. He is going to try to move around again.
Careful.
I think Flash might be able to take this. It's not going to be easy, but I think there's...
Making turrets. He's going to siege his tanks again.
It has to do with the carrier count. Like, if he can keep
oh my god, target fire, bro! Thank you! Just go! Ignore the goons, fuck them!
It's just like, do you hit the critical mass?
He doesn't quite have the moving shot going.
Alright, goons are dead. I think Flash wins now because there are 4 guns, but there's like 5 siege tanks. So
Flash might end up just closing this out with a push. He needs to try to stack the tanks again if he can get them at the right angle. Oh my God, he was so slow to activate that.
I feel like this snow.
Lárgate, cabrón! Gold 458. Thank you for the follow.
Really, he needs to build up to like 12 carriers. If he builds up to 12 carriers, I still feel like he can win this game. It looks like he might counterattack, but it's hard to trap carriers on this map, but you can. Like when these carriers are out here, you can just build missile turrets with your contain. Leave like just a small amount of Goliaths and bring everything home to kill these with.
I mean, there's non-stop Goliaths coming out in his main. This is not a problem. You make turrets, you make Goliaths, easy. And he's also gonna be like what, 2/2 upgrades? He's 1/1 right now. He has double armory. Yeah, this is 2-1 Flash, man. There's no way Snow wins this game, but I have been wrong sometimes. But I mean, it's looking pretty bad. Look at this shit.
Really, really good. Like generally, you don't think
he's gonna max in Goliaths,
countering carriers, but actually when
and he has a full contain outside his natural.
And that's what's happening here. So he comes in and he's targeting down what he can with these carriers. There's still a few siege tanks left alive here, and he's definitely losing a lot of interceptors.
Yeah, and he wants to try to trade out these interceptors.
Top out, Snow, top out, yeah, GG.
You're willing to lose interceptors if you fill the tanks.
Oh shit, man. Can we get a game 5? 2-1 Flash. I think Snow revealed his hand too soon. He had the surprise factor on his side.
That was a mistake. You can do one of those, but not both. As soon as because the 4th base is predicated on Flash not knowing what's going on.
He didn't know.
And then he shows him exactly what's going on, and the counter to what's going on is to attack. So the fact that Snow did that, it's like before his base.
Snow was like, all right, bro, attack me. This is what I have. React.
Go pick off some siege tanks. So I think that was Snow's big mistake.
Or it's gonna be too late.
I think you're right.
And that's pretty much what Flash did. And
Our map's going to be Polestar. Everybody's experienced carriers have the same.
yeah, I don't know. That's I mean, I get the idea. He was like, let me grab these 3 tanks here for free.
You literally can't defend all of this. You can try to buy time and play,
But like, you know, if he waited for 2 more carriers, like, that might be a completely different game. Yeah, I don't know. And it's kind of weird because usually Snow's decision making is flawless, but I highly disagree with what he did there in that game.
Flash in the bottom right and Snow in the bottom left here. Will Snow go for Nexus first? Because if he did, Flash is right next door. We could have another SCV pull.
Yeah, I don't think he will this game. In fact, this might be a good game to put more pressure on early. Flash mixes in Command Center first from time to time. Oh, look at that. Flash just achieved his 100th win in ASL. 94 wins as Darren, 3 as Protoss, 3 as Zerg.
Okay, pile on the low ground. Probably going to be a gateway expand here. Again, it's very, very popular in general. Basically, you go for control. It forces the Terran to at least play as normal as they can and survive.
This is another big ass 4-player map.
Otherwise, oh my god, nice taste dosage shirt there. And 2 Flash shirts.
Awesome.
The king is back.
That's right.
right. It's us and 2 flashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the control play thing, though, I've always found that, like, doing this kind of stuff, Flash is also, again, very strong against it.
Well, yeah.
In Japan down here.
That's the main thing about Flash is he knows the game better than everyone else. I've seen some really great translations from Jin where the pros talk about that, where it's just like he just gets it. He understands like every situation, everything he sees, he knows what's going on, and that backed up with like basically perfect macro. Like you mentioned, you were watching that last game, and all his factories are finishing units at the same time. His money is low the entire time, and he's moving his army. It's like, damn, the guy is so good. But you know, he's playing at these top speeds,
and he's not even at his prime anymore, bro.
He says this is his last ASL. Will it be truthful this time? We'll see. But you know, he's had those wrist injuries and everything.
Yeah.
I'm so sad to hear that he already confirmed that he just wanted to play one last ASL, man.
I hope he never quits. I think none of us are ever going to fully quit, but maybe he takes time off again. It is possible. Yeah, I've just learned Flash announcements. I'm like,
X-Starship said it's a beautiful day for some exercise, my boys here have some.
So the Zealot coming over. Okay, so I would say Flash should be going for the third depot here as soon as he scouts his game up.
Alright, I'll do them trade, but
this forces Marines out
in like 30 minutes or so, because I just had my breakfast, man, so yeah, I kind of need to do my digestion first.
I don't know, so I'm like legit asking Ortosis. Is this quite strong against people that go for like...
I'm still a little bit too full right now, you know?
Oh, yeah. Anytime you make a quick Zealot from a forward gateway, against that, it's really painful for Terran. Like, you'll see games where Terran blocks it really well, but you'll see
20 squats
where the Zealot really slows Terran.
Yeah, actually I'm doing leg tomorrow. Today I'm gonna do chest, biceps.
You know, if he went Command Center first, he'd be dead. If he went gas, how that turns out, but probably advantage Snow. So a decent opener to start.
Woo!
The Vulture does slip out. You know, one of the things about interactions early on.
Today, yesterday I went to bed a bit later than usual, man. And I had a bit of a rough time getting up today this morning, man. But at least I managed to sleep 1 more hour than usual.
So you can take a couple of interactions where like you're going to pretty much damage them and they're not going to do anything to you. And so, you know, the pressure's still on. Now, Snow's generally perfect at playing this phase of the game. Like, he kind of knows how to block everything out. Like, Flash is basically trying to get more information. There is a Vulture on the map. He's got, like, 1 unit right-clicked on each one. And he's just chasing it around.
Boom.
And he's even going to try to kill this SCV before it gets back.
Dude, SCVs are, in Brood Wars, are fucking boss, man.
His zoning has been excellent. It's really important with builds like this that you move.
They just fucking, they are survivors.
And he's done that fantastically. But Flash has taken no damage on the Vulture, so he's completely fine. Sometimes you'll see, like, they'll hit the Vulture a couple times, and suddenly it's like, oh, where can I actually lay the mines when this upgrade is done? You know, it gets very tough because they're keeping their Dragoons as far as they can.
Standard openers. 2 factories so far in
expansions or in important walking paths.
It's like 1 or 2 gates robo.
And you see that exactly here. Like Flash is checking in. Okay, no Nexus, pulls back, it's getting zoned out. But it looks like Flash wants to do a 2 factory pressure build here, probably 3 siege tanks.
Yeah, the Nexus finishes up. Probes are going to be transferred over here.
Armory immediately.
And, you know, like we were saying earlier, you are close when you're both sharing the bottom here.
To get like what, maybe 2 Goliaths out and +1 on the way, I'm assuming?
I'm actually looking at this through slightly different...
It's 1 gate, by the way.
So Flash here, the build looked like it was going to be a 2 factory, 3 tank pressure, which is super common. And he delayed mines, and in fact didn't get mines yet. That Vulture, you saw when he snuck in to poke and see if there was a Nexus making at the 3rd base of Snow. I think if there was a Nexus there, he was going to go, and otherwise he's going to wait for 5 tanks here. And like he might even wait longer than that. But like if your opponent isn't making a Nexus, there's no real point in
to attack.
The move out is
to pressure.
to check for the next.
Yeah, of course. Like if your opponent is still on 2 bases, he obviously has units.
The more he waits, the more Reavers are going to be this game.
The thing is, though, you could check it again. He's going. You could play this just
Defensively.
like, sit back. You know, you don't have to attack here.
Yeah.
Like that could be range and siege.
Well,
I don't know.
well, I mean,
Nice. Goodbye, bro. Beautiful.
Would have just now started. So that have been like a
Those little details matter so much, man.
You know, obviously you can't deny them the Nexus forever, but he's going to.
Lights are out, tanks are out in main, waiting for the shuttle. Third Nexus.
Tanks to basically be ready to meet that. And you're probably right.
Shuttle on the way.
The reality is that Flash probably could just like sit back, make factories, make
That's exactly what he's doing, man.
Yeah, there's a big range of how he can play it from here. It looks like
Based on what he scouts.
a lot of flexibility in it. It's really interesting. I haven't seen anyone do it quite like this. And then this
Look
is
at the
got
positioning.
going on. He's got a couple
It's like,
blocks on the
yeah,
edge.
go for it. Go for it, go for it.
Single zealots. He's how many units are in here and backs
2
off.
times 1 Goliath, 2 times 1 Goliath.
And Flash going up to 4 factories here. Like 4 factory against Reaver is
He's gonna poke again. Now he. Oh! Still that 1 Goliath songing out to the shuttle.
So it's going to be a very
Observer now will make it a lot easier for Snow to find a weak spot to do damage.
Is the first game we saw tonight.
There are siege tanks there.
Now,
I don't know if there's any, man. Like.
versus trying to take command center and then floating that out there. I'm not so sure. Okay, another dude. It looks
Flash
like
just macroing off of 2 bases.
Right.
More factories.
I'll tell you, Tasteless, I would much rather see him put down a command center.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think this is the greatest idea. Like, I think the build order itself is really good. The way he's done it, he's re-engineered how to do this with this build. Very different from other players that have done similar timing attacks to what it looks like he's lining up for. But this is Snow's domain. Snow has a 3rd base. He's going to have speed shuttle for his Reavers because he never doesn't.
In the moments Flash decides to push out, that's where Snow shines, man.
There's the Citadel.
That's his strongest game. No
So
question.
He adds 2 more here. If he goes 4th Nexus,
Look at the Observer. He's fully aware constantly.
I don't think he needs to go 4th Nexus. I think you stay 3 base.
Yeah. Why rush a 4th base? But
Let's see how
the probe is on the way. He did pretty much that the first game. Alright, so there's the surround. Look at the concave, man.
Gonna go in again. He gets another shot off of the tanks. The shots here from Dragoon are looking really good.
Oh my god, SCV's repair.
Over here. And he doesn't quite have enough credit.
Barracks in eBay. Floating to block some shots or mess up the micro. The AI.
He's gonna keep pushing.
That river. This is pretty much like the first game. I don't like this, man, but we'll see.
and he is bringing these buildings some stuck-up Dragoon shots, as you can see. So very annoying there for Snow to have.
Does he have
He's going to
mines?
start building some missile turrets for sure. He has no anti-air right now. Here comes Snow's shuttle. Actually, he doesn't have shuttle speed yet. I'm a little surprised. I thought he'd have it by now.
Yeah.
He's going to try to...
Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like, fuck off.
If you can stop turrets, it's really good. Thank God you got that. Oh, man.
Okay. Is he gonna try to take a shot?
The 2 base Terran push out. Yeah, I don't know. He's ballsy to do that because he just wants to go for the kill, but if there is one player good at fucking dealing with this, is fucking Snow, man.
Now, his Reaper did just get a good shot off there.
He's slowly dismantling the Terran push.
He's killed all of his 2 tanks. He's gonna get this one.
Yeah, he's gonna get the last one.
You know what? I think he will get this other one.
And we are already in very similar spot than the first game.
Flash is
Rushing
trying
it.
so hard to kill him with these pushes. Like, the Nexus first bust game makes sense because he dealt so much damage early on and slowed Snow down. Here, he didn't really slow Snow at all. Snow did what Snow wanted to do.
Oh my god, oh my god.
And now Zelda legs are done, and now and Flash, like...
But he keeps sending units, man.
Maybe 1-1 upgrades. Nothing's really going on for him. I guess he has 1 forward turret so he can continue. But it feels like a game that Snow should be in command of.
Ooh.
Snow even taking the fourth.
Vulture run by?
He's like, yeah.
Mines?
Almost done with this game. Let's just
Mines?
close it out. Now there's no cannons over here. I mean, you know, it's crazy.
But those pylons, though, those vultures cannot get in. Oh, the river. Nice, nice. Nice defense by Snow.
One cannon could have been a gateway.
Oh my god, that's Scarab.
You know? So you really have to spend all your money.
Flash is not taking a third base, man. He's fully committing. Oh, I thought that was an SCV. It's a fucking Marine. Oh my god, that Scarab is gonna hurt.
Oh my god. No, just, you know, it's crazy. That's like a one-shot from a tank.
Yeah, he's just rallying and rallying and rallying and rallying and rallying.
Just get a little bit ahead here.
And Snow is taking his fourth base, man. That's how confident he is right now. Okay, he started at the first CC, but at what cost? What did he accomplish here? Nothing, man.
Like, it's hard to, like, if your push fails and you
I mean, he was like, dude, I'm just gonna try to kill you right now and finish the set. But again, like, this is Snow's strongest game. I don't know many turns that can kill him like this, to be honest. Now he needs to play like insanely defensive and try to catch up.
And in fact, Snow doesn't even know where he's taking his third base. But Snow running around for a counterattack, this is really...
Okay, nice mines, nice mines. This should give a little bit of time to pull back. So far, no... He needs to fucking move those SCVs, though, before they die. Ah. Oh, no, oh my god. Yeah, alright. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a second shot. I'm surprised he didn't attempt to kill more SCVs there.
That's he's lost a lot of units there, he lost a lot of SCVs there. It's actually really good from that Snow didn't try to get out the Reaver. Because he would have flown over that command center that he still hasn't seen, he still doesn't know about.
I still can't believe he doesn't have...
But he probably knows it's very possible. He can always send a couple salads there. Any moment.
You know, there's a little bit of a pickup, you know, for when it's fully...
Those fucking observers, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Watching everything.
It's all basically about Reapers right now.
Speedlots are ready, man.
Okay, Flash is going to push in now. And, I mean, I think this is going to be an easy hole here for Snow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, he's got the speeds out, so you can't continue to push like this. Yeah. I can't get up there. Yeah, I can't blame Flash for trying to do this push after he killed off a big chunk of Snow's army. But this is a situation that I never see Snow lose from. Doesn't matter who he's against. Like, once he holds that first push, gets into his fourth base, like Snow's in so much control at this point. Like he does have some things he needs to do still to lock this game in. Like he should think about a fifth base, Psy Storm, speed shuttles. That's basically it, though. After he has those things, there's not any options really left for Terran.
Okay, nice. Couple pros. That's killing a lot of pros, holy fuck. My god, okay, nice, very nice run by. But you cannot afford to lose these units, man. Those speedlots are going in, vultures are... Oh! Target fire the goons. The Reaver. Oh, that's 2 Reaver, 4 clump tanks.
It's getting a little rough here.
I think that's it, man.
Yeah, well, just picking off the tanks.
The siege tanks are the most valuable unit there. He has, what, 1 left now?
And, like, he has a few Reavers mixed in here, right? So those are going to add the extra oomph that he really needs. Very, very well done.
Oh, he's going to scout the third base? No.
Doesn't know about that base. That might be part of what's making him a little bit more wasteful. He might look at this and be like, are you still at 2 base? You know, you should assume by now that Flash has a 3rd.
He knows, man. Okay, come on.
Yeah, well, it's hard when you have these games.
He knows he's on 3 bases. doesn't make much of a difference. He's just gonna win, keep on trading, I guess.
People do it sometimes, but you just don't know what's going on, right? So you're kind of like just watching them come out here. Now, I think that Snow probably has enough that he can basically just push through. Yeah, that's going to be a GG.
Oh my god, game 5, man! Oh shit! 2-2! Told you, Cookie. There's no way this ends fast 3-0, man. No fucking way. But, I mean, both players have made
is that Flash is so much better than
decision-making mistakes, man.
These 5 and 6 factory pushes have potential to beat Snow. The thing is, when a Protoss plays really
Flash could have just played slowly a macro game and just tried to go toe-to-toe against Snow.
Like, everyone knows to get Reavers to slow him down, get 8-8s and legs.
But he tried to kill Snow where Snow fucking shines, man. At that particular stage of the game.
Commercial break, when we come back, we're going to decide who goes to the round of 4.
He just knows how to perfectly hold the Terran push-out, man.
It's been such a crazy night. I'm loving these games. I have no idea who's going to take these articles. What do you think?
Oh, man. Knockout. I think Flash. I think he'll do an economic kill here.
I really wish he went for a full macro game, that previous game. Like, it had all the potential to do so.
Gas expansion for Terran is really good. Just as long as he doesn't do a 5 or 6 factory push.
Even if he lost,
I think that Flash...
or he ended losing it. Like, I wanted to see a really like a 30-40 minute macro game between these two monsters, you know. That's what I want to see. Hopefully they deliver it this time.
What would you say, Tasteless?
I'm worried he's going to do that.
I want to see a late fucking game 4, 5, 6 bases between these two players, man.
Zealot speed here, get 8 gateways, try to surround him, try to get counterattacks in there, and what we're going to do. Alright guys,
I don't know, the map, let's check it out.
the final game of the round of 8. The winner of this goes on
Knockout.
round of 4, season 21.
Suitable name for the last game. Oh yeah, I see what map it is. Okay. Sounds like a good macro map, man.
Okay, Snow in the top right, Flash in the top left. Guys, quick plug for our Patreon. Consider signing up. Patreon.com/ASL English. If you want to support us, we would love for you to join us here. We used to do this out of the studio. Eventually, that went away, so now it's all community support. But luckily, because you guys were able to keep doing it, StarCraft lives on. In Korean, in the English-speaking world, everywhere.
And I think it's only going to grow. It is the best game ever made, and I'm not just saying that. I would play a different game if it was better. And all the foods I like taste the best. But it's true with StarCraft, at least, right? Like the game it's unbelievable, and you guys are unbelievable as fans for signing up to the Patreon, supporting, spreading the word, traveling to South Korea with watching a match as one of the high things on your list. I mean, how crazy is that? So many ASL fans have done that, and it's awesome to see.
Yeah.
So you know Kakarot is in Korea right now, and I was like, dude, get a fucking ticket to go watch this series, man.
History we have of this, the better.
But he said it was already sold out.
I mean, for example, the 2018 match.
What's a shame, man. You could have been there.
No one. We're about
That's so sick.
If, in this pivotal moment in an ASL, it's going to be snowing again, or Flash kind of getting and exacting that revenge here. But like, how many games go on for even that long? And that's just a tiny fraction of the history of this game, right? I mean, we're not. There's all this stuff that happened even before StarCraft 2 was out. Yeah. And that was over a decade of matches. So,
I don't know. It's just great to be able to tell these stories and to see that it gets richer and richer over time.
Certainly is. Certainly is. And now we're going to decide, another player into that next round. I don't even know who I want to win. You know, I don't really want 3 Terrans in round 4. But at the same time,
It's Soma
showing its dominance.
and Lita or whatever that his name is, which I mean, I don't see how no. Dude, I think Soma is gonna win again, dude. He's the previous champion.
Could be in the cards as well.
I don't see Lita or that Terran player beating him.
You gotta remember, you know,
And then
so much
you have Light.
has been taken over here by. Ooh, hold on.
That is huge.
In a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is the SCV, I see this on the way out. The SCV is, I think, a little bit faster than the Zealot, right?
Yeah, he's not going to see it at all. Zealot going in such a smart path. So what he's doing here, guys, by hiding that Zealot, because you scouted first, you think
Well,
there's
he
no Zealot
can.
here.
That's like fucking.
And he starts a bunker right away. Well, that's optimal.
That's Max Pack's build in Brood War, basically.
Zealot.
He's gonna delay the expansion.
Might know.
And that's how good he
He
is.
might just.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sometimes, you know, you can be good enough to the base and you're like, no, this Dragoon would have spawned earlier.
Never mind.
or the Ranger
Bunker is ready on
happened
time.
Earlier, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked it up. I'm sorry, Cooking. I regret it. The moment I said it, I was like, oh man.
Impressed with the Zealot wraparound.
What a dumbass.
I'm
sorry, dude.
It wrecks them. But like Flash just made a bunker out of nowhere, so. And he's scouting and there's no CC. He used some of his shields, a little bit of his health.
Anyways, one of these two against Light, basically.
So this is a little
So
bit
it's
more,
gonna be Soma
if
against
we're rooting for Snow here, because Snow might think this is
any of those 3, basically.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, that could be. That could
Yeah,
be.
so I mean, he might be running with incorrect information. We'll be able to tell pretty quickly if he is or if he's not. You know, 2 Factory, you kind of.
I just spoiled, gave a spoilers shade without.
Like
It was unintended.
ready for it, it will just run you over. But that's not what's happening here. He's not 2 Factory rush. But yeah, so far though, you know, it didn't seem like Snow's reacting to this. You run and check behind a bunker with your Dragoon. You're checking for the command center.
And I didn't know either, man. I spoiled myself in this fucking video, man. I was like, oh my god, are you serious?
Flash right now, just making tanks again.
It is what it is, man. Sorry.
The thing we saw in the previous game. In fact, he hasn't opened quick spider mines in basically any game, which is really uncommon for Terrans in general. Flash does it a bit more than other players. I would say Royal does it a bit more too. Because, like, at the end of the day, the mines are mostly giving you some intel and.
Oh my god, yeah, Flash is like.
But Flash has been like really
Aggro.
tanks and pure power on his
Let's go.
So we're gonna see what this push out does for him. 5 Marines, 6 Marines, 2 tanks, and SCV can do pretty well. But between Snow's micro plus the little tiny camp
Dude,
there,
Snow's
like that little half
Dragoon micro is fucking scary. He just murders everything, man. If he can, if Flash can like make sure his tanks don't die immediately, then this has a lot of potential. Marines, SCV Vulture at the front.
Oh god. Yeah, there's
Probes, murder them, boom, boom.
definitely gotta use the probes.
Oh, careful! Ah! Ooh, those mines!
The mines? Okay, one mine actually gets disabled, but the observer comes down and gets the other one.
Wow.
He's really good at fighting probes.
Oh my god, like a fucking boss, dude.
Probes against mech units.
Holy.
It almost seems like he right clicks it in there and then, like, I don't know, 8 clicks on the ground.
Yeah, it feels that way.
To move in big fights.
No, he's not happy about that, man. He was expecting a lot more. He was like, ah, you motherfucker.
But the probes basically zap the vultures and the mines. And, you know, the wind is out of the sails of that push.
Yeah.
There's way less momentum. And now we're going to go into the 3 gate. We got the shuttle. I don't know if shuttle speed's going to come. We've had it in some games, we've not had it in others. But the point is the Reaver tech is going to be here. And this is really, you know, where Snow, the game simplifies for him. Because he's so good at doing this style of play with the Reavers. And I don't know if this is going to be a moment where we're going to go back to the 6 back.
Fucking mosquitoes, man.
Well, I hope for Flash's sake not. Snow did go
Motherfucker is flying right next to me. Just waiting for the opportunity to fucking
starting his third Nexus.
snipe
Right
him,
after
Captain.
This is some pretty standard Snow stuff. I would say on Flash's
Ooh,
end,
Observer
he's
almost
just-
dying.
He's gotta go for a third command center. If he tries another push,
No. There's there's no way. He needs to play the longer game 100%. Ooh.
Really well placed, and that's what that Zealot is there to check for.
Yeah, if he tries to again to kill from this position off of 2 bases, no, it's not gonna happen, man. And the Snow is getting his 4th Nexus, by the way. Holy fuck, he's so good against Terran, man.
But
Yeah.
so far, you know, like,
And
Snow just being Snow.
Against Reaver, you would go 4 factories before your command center.
Nice turrets, nice mines.
Yeah, like if this was like
Great defense so far. He needs a turret there, though. Like, those fucking observers just watching everything is so fucking annoying.
But here you would want
As a Terran player.
5 factories to take your 3rd base safely against Snow.
so we're going up to, I think, 4 gates here.
Yeah, full fucking awareness.
The formula is fairly simple here. You know,
Oh.
you have to assume
Oh.
that a push is coming until the command center is going to
Oh,
start.
he's gonna go for it, man. Motherfucker.
He's going to come right in here and scout. This is so funny. He somehow finds this like a completely obscure angle to come in and basically hit this. Now you can't be here forever. Oh, I love this. He's going to basically kill the turret.
Yeah. And now get the fuck out of there.
That's so sick. No! Oh my god. Okay, he's so good. He's like, oh, mine. I'll just
Bro.
my other Zealot.
He's so good at this. I love how he jailbreaks his Reaver. By the way, yeah, Citadel going up. If he just goes to 8 gates here, man, yeah, I think he's going around 4. Like, that's all that there is left. You get your Zealot legs. He has speed shuttles with Reavers to slow everything
You
down.
get Storm.
He's up the front to slow
And
down.
you just fucking hammered the
And just
Terran.
macro like crazy. Flash is trying to push super fast while he knows the Reavers aren't here, which is smart. I think Flash is playing this as smart as you can, considering it's a build that Snow should be good against.
Yeah, but that fucking observer, man, it's pissing me off, bro. Like, Snow knows all the fucking time what's going on. Look at that shit.
Okay, he's gonna flash.
He pulls back in time.
3 SCVs pulled.
It's always 1 SCV with gas as well, by the way, which is funny.
Yeah, I've noticed that every time.
Nice pull, nice pullback.
So weird. Maybe
As long as he doesn't clump his units, man, to minimize the Reaver Scarab damage.
Buy all the upgrades and the siege tanks and the factories, you actually...
But the moment you see one Scarab hit like 3 tanks or 4 vultures, like, no, dude.
makes sense. Wow. Okay.
Boom.
It does feel like he kind of telegraphed how all in this is, but yeah. So he's gonna get up to the 8 gateways.
This is looking rough.
Behind this. I want to point this.
Nah, dude, all the units are clumped, man. Any moment he's gonna fire into that. Ooh?
What is this shuttle doing?
Yeah, well, he was like...
Split, please, split.
Wow, that Reaver hit
You lost the Oh.
Now, speed is done for the Zealots. They actually get...
Oh, he was waiting for speed. He's going in, man.
Brings the rest down, but I don't think this is...
Target fired the goons, the Reaver.
He needs to pull back at those goons right now.
I think Flash might have staggered his shots so that he could target the Reaver.
Yeah, I think you're
Build turrets, man. You need a fucking turret.
I could very well be wrong. Okay, he's gonna come in here again. He's gonna try to hit this again. The tank count is just so high. I love the micro pulling the tanks back here. He does kill off a decent amount. He is able to retreat to safety, dude. I think that Snow might have just fumbled the ball here.
Yeah.
And a push he could have maybe held. I mean, it is Flash, so it's completely forgivable. But it seems like Flash is kind of getting in there. I don't see other reasons.
He's making it happen, man. No fucking way.
Reshape this game to where he's going to be able to reclaim this. In fact, the HP is going down so fast on this Nexus.
Well, the next Flash is not going to go quickly.
Wait, what? That's the... I thought he was on 4 Nexus. Never mind what I said earlier, dude.
But not enough units.
Oof.
I think that first engagement
Oh, okay, now I think Snow is dead, man. I'm not sure, but...
He had 2 shuttles and didn't slow it with Reavers as it came over the bridge. And Flash got into a great position right away with this push. Like, he was so...
As long as he keeps just slowly leapfrogging and building turrets, man.
And great spread.
Oh god, target fire.
Execution so far here from Flash. Snow's still trying to hold, but it's just not likely at this point.
Oh my god.
He's going to close this out with a 6 factory push finally pulling off.
He never went for the full macro game. I guess Flash doesn't want to play against Snow a full macro game. Even if he's the macro king, man. I guess that's how hard fucking TVP is.
Snow could still come back. It's just like Flash is so quick at routing his units across the map. He's not.
Yeah, he doesn't miss one fucking factory cycle production. There's always shit coming rallying. And now he goes for the first CC just in case. I didn't want him to go for this because Snow held this 2 games before this. And Flash died. And he still went for it for a 3rd time, man. A real stubborn motherfucker.
He's gonna try to drag his minds in. Doesn't quite.
That's GG, man. Like.
They do connect, but they only bruise. They do not kill the tanks.
Just split, siege, split. That's all you gotta do, man.
Oh
my god, those zealots.
Clearing yet another tank. Snow is fighting tooth and nail right now, trying to take this down. It's insane that he's so close.
This is so close. But more shit is coming, and Flash is almost on 3 bases now.
He wins the game. I still think Flash takes it. Like, Flash is taking a 3rd base during this.
Yeah, he's not fully all in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, this fucking back and forth trade.
He's gonna just plant right in between here. Yeah. Dude, he's just on from another. I know it's so
Jesus. But he got the Nexus.
If this is the only guy I know that will blast out of a contain like that, fight back, he's still got a Nexus. The problem is I think that the economic trajectory that Flash is on is so much better. He's just now transferred workers to his 3rd, which means he's going to get more and more money. That's when the base is just now. Oh my god. Again. We're leaving on a high note here. I mean, he's definitely reminding everybody why this is the greatest Reaver user of all time.
Yeah, no question, man.
It's not even close. He's so.
He's the River.
What he's been able to pull off here.
Shuttle River micro god.
Putting a little bit of pressure on with those vultures while Snow's
But now you see Flash's position and economically what position Snow is, and like there is. In my mind, there is no way Snow can. Oh, he's going carrier. I mean, I like it. Desperation times desperation moves, man.
I mean, that's a Hail Mary if you've ever seen one. The thing is, like, okay,
but
if he doesn't scout that somehow, okay, you could win. If you have 4 carriers and he doesn't recognize it, you win. But I don't think there's any way that the best player in the world is not going to figure this out.
He just scanned, by the way. I just heard a scan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look. Let's see what he can do. The problem is just
he's probably scanning the 3rd and 4th base. I don't know.
And the 3 base Protoss that's trying to hold it. You know, the fights are complex and there's a lot of ideas going on, but you can actually boil it down to a very simple idea. It's like, did the 3rd base get killed or not? And in this case, it did.
Look at his fucking macro. That's so many vultures. Plus all the shit pushing out.
They do. They do. I don't know if it makes it fuzzy enough for this. That is a lot of siege tanks and vultures coming in. A few Goliaths mixed in as well. Snow trying to get his 4th base up at this time. He has so few units
to work with.
Normally here you would have a lot more than Terran. but he doesn't have a lot. He's got
No, he's dead, man.
just a very medium amount.
Yeah, okay, he makes 2 carriers after so long. And Flash just makes Goliath like there's no way.
I think you're right.
He's got dragoons coming on each side, though.
Dude, what No is doing with so little he's got is just fucking.
He's gonna lose this, but he is.
What a sick fucking.
So good at what he does with those Reavers. I mean, it truly is. I mean, this is Flash, the greatest player of all time. You're watching Snow, like.
Yeah, that's game, bro.
Just barely hold him off for so long, and I think just now we saw Flash take a big side heel. Wow.
Wow.
One of the best ADs I've ever casted. That was impressive.
That was an amazing game.
I wasn't expecting less, and whoever took this game,
Flash was so
awesome. I love. These are my 2 favorite players from fucking Brood War, man.
And I think
And the Dong as well, obviously, and Bisu because he was just the Protoss at that time.
things that happen in these games. I feel like Snow, like he's like the
Oh, there's so many legends in Brood War, to be honest. But like in this particular matchup, Protoss versus Terran, like I cannot think of 2 better players, man.
He did it. He's going to the round 4. It looks very good.
I can't believe how much Snow ended up trading efficiently at the end with what he had left, man.
Strong, but there's always some weakness, and he always ends up unable to overcome it.
Because do you have any idea how hard is to micro like this in Brood War? This is not StarCraft 2, bro. This is insanely fucking hard.
Fight that happened before this, and this is like pretty much already where Flash is kind of winning the game. He's got a third base. He's killed the Protoss' third base and everything.
Yeah, I think the last crucial moment, like obviously every moment is crucial to some degree, but the last moment where Snow really could have won is when Speed finished and he was coming down his ramp. The Zealots got stuck on top of each other for a moment. There was like a vulture
Wow.
and everything clogged up. And something like that, when you look at how close he was to breaking the push for so long, if his Zealots hadn't got kind of stuck there for a moment... And
Wow, we're gonna have in semifinals the greatest 2 Terrans, apparently.
I feel like that's where, you know...
Which is, I suppose, debatable because there are so many good Terrans, but I mean, macro-wise,
Here, it did seem like
and in general, like,
which is what you want.
it's hard to think of
The Reaver, you know, if they all
someone else than Light and Flash, to be honest.
do the target fire, pick it back up, and then the tanks will fire again, and that's how you kill.
So it's gonna be Soma again. It's gonna be a TBC, man.
The last semi-finalist of this, the 21st season of ASL.
Because I don't see the other guy, Lita or whatever, killing Soma. So it's gonna be Soma versus Flash or Light. Epic shit, man. Flash keeping his dream alive. He wanted to play one last ASL and obviously win it. Well, his dream's still alive.
We were on the edge of our seats in every single game. I can see that they were also trying to catch your breath.
Oh yeah, I can bet. I bet he does, man. Stressing as fuck last game.
Played very well indeed. He surpassed even my expectations in some of those games. He defended well in the last one as well. I thought, wait, am I losing? It's such a relief I actually managed to win. If we zoom out and take a look at the games you won today, the overwhelming macro power and the timings that were optimized to perfection really show light on how impressive your Terran is. I'm curious as to what your practice looked like. I had a build prepared for the first set, but I ended up losing so much with it. I didn't know what it would be like, so I played it impromptu. I knew it would be easier to play the game. I also did not expect the 12 nexus in the second game. I won because I got lucky and scouted it on the first try. Honestly, if I had scouted it on my second try, I would have lost. There. Game 3, I was actually well prepared for Jane Doe. When it comes to the fourth set, it was a build I had originally prepared, but I wanted to use it in game 2. I was ahead score-wise, right? I knew you can't use Dark Templar, so I didn't hold back, I played recklessly. The series should have ended there, but it didn't. And the last set, I improvised. I let my hands play the game. In the third set, it felt like you were playing the game knowing you would not play a Reaver or Dark Templar. You make the decision to move out with your ground forces as soon as you spotted the carriers. And you also scouted his 6 o'clock with an SC. Oh, I ran into a situation like this once in practice. I sent my SC to the 12 o'clock and then told it to go 6 o'clock, but I thought it got killed. I'm lucky it survived and actually scouted it. Because after destroying the natural, the 11 o'clock expansion is a 100% kill, but 6 and 12 o'clock are tough. It's just all thanks to me having practiced a lot. There were a few
Alright.
fourth game you must have thought,
I gotta go make a couple cakes, kappa. Epic shit. To end the stream, I'm gonna comply to your request, shit, you little biatch.
I didn't swear out loud, but I was
But
that's how well Snow uses Reavers.
this stream is like the Lannisters, man. They always pay. We always pay our debts.
I bet you also thought the game was over when you first went up the hill in the first. Right. I didn't think I would lose.
20 squats.
Like, we'll try again.
Sit squats.
Snow kept catching tank after tank, and yet how did it still keep coming ever so quickly? Snow must have been thinking. You both stayed focused until the end, and thanks to that, we truly had a
Dude, I have so little room here. I barely can fucking.
With you moving on to the semi-finals, we have a great PvT to look forward to in the round 4.
Should be fine here.
As you face off against Light.
Between the fucking table and the wall,
Many
man.
people were hoping for a clash of the 2 leads, Jay vs Flash. Well, Light's surname is also a lead. There's certainly a clash of 2 leads. I will compare well. I saw Light's interview. He's a Terran I always held in high regard. I don't think I'm bothered. I'll have to
Four.
the thing with Light that gets me worried is that he's like a machine. Whether I win or lose will be about matching
Seven.
his speed. I'll have
The 20 scarabs. Snow fucking
no
shot and still was not enough.
already started running round 4 simulations in your head. Well, the feeling I have this season is that
11,
I don't know if it'll be Lita or Soma. And
12,
I think the toughest opponents for me are Snow,
13,
Light, and then Soma. I've said this before.
14,
Looks like it's a season of
15,
me proving my mettle. I'm prepared to do that. If I beat Light,
17.
Lita and Soma can advance, but I'll beat everyone. It's just 2 people left, right? I figured
Yeah, just 2 people left, but one of them is fucking Soma, man. And I mean, TVT, I don't know his record against Light,
the matches you show us were
but Light is no fucking joke. So,
in the crowd.
again, if he's to win,
Please address the fans who joined
he's gonna have to
and the colleagues who helped you practice.
equally work hard for that, just as he did today against Snow, man.
Of helping me practice.
Baby girls, Flash, baby girl fan club.
Manager Terror.
Look at that. Fucker has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like at least 9 or 10 chicks waiting for him. Oh, motherfucker, he's gonna be a king like this, laying with like 10 chicks in a fucking pool or something, you know? Alright, boys. I'll see you next time. GG's. Have a great